Totem Reading, end of year 2022. Welcome to the reading of the messages of the totems for the end of the year 2022, in which we are going to capture the universal energies through the language of the animals. Let's see where the energies come from and where they are leading us. Animals give us the strategies to negotiate, survive, and make the most of the energy. Today we are going to do a 3-card reading, past, present, and future. This year's totem up to now is the chameleon. Chameleon tells us that we have needed to walk very slowly, putting one foot at a time and making sure that each step we took was absolutely firm before moving forward. The energies have been too fast and everything was vibrating at such speed that it was very easy to become unbalanced. We can acknowledge that we have been frustrated, and walking slowly and spending time in meditation centers us. The eclipses, full moons, and new moons of October and November have manifested the instability of everything we knew, and this happened almost like suddenly. The job was to let go of all patterns, and this process of evolution has been slow and painful, because when the light of consciousness breaks through, we need to digest and synthesize the energies that have taken place. These changes become physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and energetic, and it is like transforming ourselves while we feel that the foundations that until now have meant something to us are being removed. Fears and excuses not to change, not to evolve, no longer serve as a strategy. We cannot hide from this global destiny. On the other hand, all empathic people who want to participate in global change for the better tend to take responsibility for those around us because we cannot see others suffer. However, and although this is normal because we feel love and compassion, we have to learn to let others grow with their own life lessons. This starts with taking care of ourselves, giving ourselves time and focusing on our own internal changes. Otherwise, we can tend to manipulate and control without even realizing it. So the strategies of the chameleon are camouflage in the expression of emotions and in his communication. It rotates its eyes and sees in 360 degrees. It moves very slowly, making sure of each step. It catches its prey with its long, sticking tongue. And the message of chameleon is to take our time to consider all the options, to move cautiously, and to approach our topics from all angles. The totem of the present is the great blue heron. We come to the present moment, which is right in the middle of these October and November eclipses. And our totem is the great blue heron. The great blue heron's long legs allow it to stand firm in the water as it waits for the opportunity to pass by, which it does with great patience. This tells us that the foundations we have established for our lives must be strong, no matter our circumstances, where we are or what we have built so far. Before we move into the future, we must strengthen these foundations so that we can safely continue moving into the future. This confidence becomes personal authority that expresses itself intuitively as charisma and elegance, a presence that others perceive and that we realize we emit, and comes from a specific character built slowly and with focus, cleaning, developing, refocusing, redefining who we are and who we want to be. It is the conscious construction of our personality, of our persona. When we are established in this way, it is easier to see and welcome the opportunities that present themselves, because we have a new attention, a new momentum, and a new rhythm. So the strategies of the great blue heron are long legs allowing it to stand in the water safely, stalking its prey patiently and capturing it with speed. It has an elegant flight, its S-shaped neck defines its identity. And its messages are to assume and identify your authority, to work constantly, to delve into the waters of change. Update your thoughts and attitudes. Empowerment comes from detachment. The totem until the end of the year is the peacock, which is our close future. peacock has a tail that spreads out like a rainbow of color. It opens with eyes like that observe the different realities, both what we are working on and what we have not been able to break through and what we are trying to manifest. If we have accepted the energies as they have come, we have learned that the universe plays a cosmic joke on us, that we have to learn to laugh at ourselves because our reality seems insane. This happens because the Maya or mirage, that is the observable reality, is not really anchored in the real energies of being. So it's dismantled when we tie ourselves too strongly to them, and this prevents us from moving forward. This is why we live in such a crazy world, because we are based on superficiality, illusion, a collective lie that has no roots in the basic and real energy that moves the world: love, expansion, growth, and evolution. This real world that of course has no roots, no anchor, no stability, asks us to look and observe carefully within ourselves who we are so that we can take advantage of the fast energies and surf them, ride them. And as we settle within, we receive the clarity of awareness that becomes aha moments. We become aware of reality in a flash of light or energy, in a second when we are present in our reality. So the strategies of the peacock are: its feathers look like eyes, we must be vigilant. Clarity, aha moments. Its ugly hooves reflect the foundations of your life. You may not stand out like others just yet, but keep working. And its messages are: it reminds us of the mythological phoenix bird that is reborn from its own ashes. It brings you the transformation of energy of fire. It is reborn with a more luminous eye, more conscious. Thank you for listening to this reading of the Totem Messages. If you are interested, you have the link in the text for the virtual and physical books of the Message of the Totems in Amazon. If you have any questions, be sure to write them in the comments box. I will gladly answer your questions and keep an active discussion. I'm sure it will be interesting for others as well. Thanks again for listening, and until the next reading.